Alright, this rant is going out to the wrestling fans who seems to like to complain about the WWE and they're still watching it and supporting it. You know, it's just funny that every week I go on YouTube, I see the regular YouTubers who saying that WWE sucks, I hate WWE, yet they're still doing Raw reviews, SmackDown reviews, pay-per-view reviews of the WWE, and also bashing fans who still watch WWE. Okay, so we get that you don't like the PG era, you don't like this new era of professional wrestling. So if you don't like it, then why the freak you're still watching it? You know, it doesn't make sense. You bitch, and complain about how WWE should do this and do that, and you're still watching it. You guys are complaining about, oh, these have low ratings and stuff, like they're not gonna last. Okay, they have low ratings. Well, last time I checked, when I was a wrestling fan, when I was a young kid, I didn't care about TV ratings. I didn't think ratings was a big deal at the time until the Monday Night War. And then ever since the Monday Night War, that's all people talk about is ratings this, ratings that. Well, have you seen the shows? Have you seen their shows? Have you seen their pay-per-views? They're still packed with people. I see people in the rafters. It looks like a sold-out crowd. And you still see people buying their merchandise, buying their DVDs and stuff. You know, back in the day, I think that's what it mattered is, yeah, they wanted the exposure, but most of all, where they make the most money from? Merchandise, ticket sales, pay-per-view buy rates. That's all. So yeah, they're not getting enough ratings, but you know what? They get the sponsors. They got the money, all they need. I mean, if they were doing so poorly, then how come almost every 3 years they keep making upgrades to the set for Raw, SmackDown, and their pay-per-views? They keep making a lot of upgrades, even to the point of having HD quality programming. And the reason why they have all that is because of fans like you who still watch the program. So yes, you're bitching and bitching and bitching. If you really want WWE to be the downfall, then stop watching it, then stop supporting it. Stop watching it on YouTube, because they consider that as ratings too. The number of people who watch their YouTube channel, they're still getting profit out of it. I mean, yeah, they definitely have AdSense on that. So they're getting something out of it because of people like us. You guys still support it. And another thing is, those particular fans are like bashing other wrestling fans who still like the product. They like the product because they like it. They like some of the wrestlers that's on there. They like the entertainment. Are you guys gonna penalize them for that? You know, I'm not gonna go off and say, you know, you don't know what real wrestling is until you watch this and that. Yeah, I mean, TNA, Ring of Honor, mostly indie wrestling and Japanese wrestling, Mexican wrestling is all about the wrestling and less story. But I like a little storyline here and there. I like to see different characters out there because it shows that the wrestler has range. And that's what you see with WWE. I like seeing guys who try out for different things, not just doing the status quo. Doesn't mean it's stupid. And I know some people complain about certain wrestlers who are doing this and doing that in WWE, and it's not right. But you know what the funny thing is? They're getting paid 6 figures a year. Some of them are getting paid 7 figures a year for doing those dumb gimmicks. They're the one making bank. And the wrestlers that you talk about, they should be doing this and that, and they're famous. Yeah, indie wrestlers have a good cult following, but they're not making as much as the guys in WWE. Heck, I'm an indie wrestler myself, and the most I've got paid was $20. And that's the harsh truth about indie wrestling. You don't make a lot of money. They try to make it big, and there's some who don't want to make it big. There's some who want to do it as just a hobby, like myself. I like to do it as, you know, go out there, entertain a small group of fans. I don't have no plans to go into WWE because, well, I don't want to be out there all those, you know, over 200 days a year, because I'm a family man, you know. And yeah, there's a lot of money into it, but you know, I'm happy being a teacher and doing wrestling in the weekends. So I'm a little getting off topic, but the bottom line is, you fans, you know, are bashing WWE and you're still watching it. Just admit it to yourself that deep inside you're still a WWE fan. And there's some wrestling fans who actually say, I'm not a fan of WWE at all, and they're still watching it. You're still a fan. You still watch the product. And it's not just to say that I want to get some material to rant and review. It's the fact that you still watch it. Like Triple H said to one guy who was complaining about him, how he did business right in front of his face at a live show. He went up to his face and said, well, you still bought a ticket to come here. And whether the person got the ticket as a gift, he still was there, supporting WWE in attendance. Because the more attendance you have, it makes WWE look good. So if you don't like WWE, two things: don't watch it, don't go to their shows. If you hate it that much, and leave the fans alone who still likes it. They're not dumb, they're just actually thinking for themselves. They have an opinion, just like everyone else, just like you guys do. But don't force your opinions on them. Alright, I gotta get going, but before I go, I want to give a shout out to, I'm trying to remember her name, CMAWx, on YouTube. She's a reviewer. She has an insight on wrestling, and she has a big, huge crush on CM Punk. Hence why she calls CMAWx. But here's her YouTube channel right there. Check her out. It's pretty good videos. And also, as usual, check out the Ultimate Wrestling Community on Facebook, and I believe they have a Twitter account now, so you can also follow them on Twitter. So here's the Facebook account, boom, right there. And also, where are you? Get out of here. Good. And boom, Twitter account. So check these guys out, and hope you like us and follow us. All right, so this is Dual Dreamer, rant number 11. I hope to see you guys later. Have a good day.